hair again.
You have got quite a bit of hair on you.
I defluffed myself before I came in.
Fluff.
I am now a cat.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Kat.
And we're back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Last time the gang spied on cream pies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. It was a fun old one. We got the waiter. We got D causing chaos.
Yeah.
We got the gang being confused.
Yeah.
Where will they go next? What do you reckon?
I don't know. Maybe a pub episode?
Maybe. Yeah.
We weren't really in the pub.
We got the beginning and that was about it, right? So, I mean, I guess the one before Charlie Work was all in the pub.
I guess.
So, yeah. This is Season 10, Episode 6. This aired on the 18th of February 2015, directed by Richie King and written by Charlie Day, Glenn Howerton, and Rob McElhenney. What are they getting up to this time? What are they writing their characters into? Because, you know, they know them better than anyone else.
Did they do the dating one?
No. They did not. They did Charlie Work, they did Psycho Pete Returns, and that's it so far.
So could we get like a... Is the word homage? Homage. Just some earlier... You know, like Psycho Pete, obviously.
Could do, yeah.
Kind of draw on when we
Older
first
stuff.
learned
Charlie
about
Work
Pete.
is a common phrase they've
So
used.
it can be something from the past that we're like,
Don't know.
God.
We got the classic, we got some classic lines from them in the last few, though. Like, look at me when you're talking to me.
Yeah. I also feel like sometimes Dennis really goes a bit psycho in these ones.
Okay.
So
You feel?
I kind of expect the
Look forward to it.
unexpected,
Yeah. Let's see. For reactions in the description, you your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's do it.
Turn this up. This is my jam right here.
I need to put this on my playlist in the car.
We're gonna miss that ball. It took D a goddamn hour to get dressed.
Captain Barnacle. That's a great new character I'm working on.
Captain Barnacle.
Give me another worm, Charlie. All right, come up. That's a rum. I'll take the rum one. You guys brought worms in here? Well, we kind of soaked them in alcohol, and you suck the alcohol off of them. I ate one.
Eat the worm.
God damn it, we missed it. Screw it. I'm going in. What are you talking about? We're going in. Not in the water. Yes, we're going in the water. Look, guys, this car was built for this, okay? It's got British land to sea craftsmanship at work.
British work at play here. Faces. What a cut. We're not missing that boat.
I feel like we spoke about boats, cars that are boats recently.
Oh, maybe, possibly.
Because I said there is one.
I love that. We are not missing it.
The gang missed
Sucking worms, eh? I love how Frank's I ate mine. There we go. We talk about diet.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively missed the boat. I used to be a cool guy.
Yeah, he's going psycho.
Chauffeur to a bunch of worm-sucking idiots. What about me? I used to be a party boy who banged chicks all the time. You guys remember? But no one was ever good enough. So I got self-conscious. All of us have become so goddamn weird. I think we're just hitting our stride. Really?
Sucking worms?
In a goddamn costume every other day. I think we have more costumes in the bar than we do cats. I mean, what if I said I wanted to become a man cheater right now? What would you do? I go get the spots. He's got spots. Why do you have spots? You shouldn't have spots. That's absurd, man. Absurd. You know what? You came in here with your endless goddamn supply of money and financed all this behavior.
You were plenty weird before me. What about the underage drinking scheme? I wasn't even here for that.
But that makes sense.
I told you they'd draw on.
You know what? I gotta get away from you people. That's what it is. I gotta get away from you people. You're all insane. Don't copy me. I'm the one who's angry. God damn it!
You don't storm out on me. I storm out on you.
Storms out. I'm the Oh. Yeah, no. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Storm out. Get angry. You guys be that guy, because I'm not gonna be that guy anymore. I'm not gonna get angry and shit. I'm gonna cool off.
He looks calm.
What I was before. Cool guy who just hangs out and has a cool car.
Charlie looks traumatized.
Leave casually.
I love how they're both kind of like, well, that happened.
You want to get lunch?
Sure.
Oh, they're the most reasonable. I love how the people in the bar were just like,
When was the last time, like, just you and me went out to eat?
Aww.
Ourselves?
I like diners.
Yes.
I appreciate a menu with pictures.
Makes it easy.
These guys make me do things that aren't really me. I don't feel compelled to call you a bird right now. I only do that stuff because I don't want the guys to do it to me first. You know what I mean?
course I do. You know what I was about to do? Pretend that I had to go to the bathroom, and then I was gonna sneak out the window and just get out of here because I was afraid you were gonna do that to me first.
I was, though.
Oh.
Yeah. But again, I think it was only because, like,
Peer pressure thing from those guys.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
Okay. Well, forget the guys.
Things again.
They're bad influences.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to do?
Like to order my food in a German accent. I put all these expectations on myself to be funny. It's what people have come to expect from me. But that's not fair. It's
Yeah.
His
No, I don't
face.
think anyone expects that at all.
what about you?
I would like to get a chicken sandwich, but I think I want to get the beak on the side. Frank's always making me eat it first, and
Oh, I can help you here. Instead of eating it last, you don't have to eat beak at all.
oh,
Ready to
Why is it coming with a beak?
I would like. I'm sorry. Like a chicken sandwich, please. Okay. And you?
beak!
No.
No. Regular chicken sandwich.
That's it? That's it for him.
Do they serve beak?
I don't know. Man, that took a lot of energy.
Saw that you wanted to say it
Yeah.
badly.
All right, well, this is good.
Saw it. Heard it.
This is really good. All right, look at us. Cheers.
Wow.
Oh, they're doing really well.
Maybe it's good they're all splitting up.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a lifestyle.
He's trying to sell the car in the river.
European luxury sports utility vehicle, my friend. What about getting out for Romeo? What do you think? 2 seats, me and a babe. You like babes, Bob?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, who doesn't like babes?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's a wonderful machine. I used it to traverse the plains of the Serengeti of my life. There she is.
Talking about the car in the river?
Well, it's an amphibious exploring vehicle.
You think you can pull it out of the river?
No, what fun would that be? I want to take that from you. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, right, but I didn't bring a change of clothes or anything.
That's
Yeah, I
not.
gotta say,
Yeah.
your line of
That
questioning's
the-
starting to annoy me.
You know, I thought I was going to see a car on land.
Are you being cute right now?
No.
Is that what's happening?
I'm not being cute.
And no sale. How about that? Because you don't deserve the car. The car has spoken. I have spoken. You obviously don't get what's happening here.
I do not get what's happening.
Be gone with you.
I love how the guy was like, I didn't bring a change of clothes, rather than, I'm not buying a car in a room.
I'm calm, man. I'm cool as a cucumber. It's all good. It's all good.
Who's he
Talking
talking
to myself, but that's just because I feel like I got shit to say.
He's talking. Oh, he's pulling the moves. Party boy.
Milk your...
Adrenal gland. Oh no. He dance moves. Jabroni.
Is that what you want? I get you all that.
Ah?
Myself all these years.
Well, we've always known that.
Yeah.
Boy, coming your way.
Hey, gang. Frank.
Oh, hello.
I just parted ways with my old crew, and I'm looking for a new one. I'm a financier.
I would be, yes. Get in this crew.
Schemes and pranks and such.
What?
We just bought a bar together.
Perfect. Next round's on me.
He's found a new gang.
Yeah.
They're not going to ridicule us. We need to just...
Well, you know I like making music.
It hasn't really ever gotten us anywhere. What
be
about
fun.
poetry?
Only if it's deaf.
He doesn't deserve the car, and that's the plain and simple of it.
Are you crying?
No, I wasn't. It's humid outside, all right? That's why there's moisture. I don't have to explain myself to a worm-sucking idiot.
Oh my
You're
god.
going to try and control your rage.
This is irritation, okay? There's a difference.
Why are you?
Irritated because I'm having trouble finding a proper buyer for the Range Rover. Asshole who's got a problem with a car being in a river. Who can see?
Would you buy a car in a river?
No.
He's underwater like a Range Rover.
I'm sorry, what is this? What are you doing?
Death poetry.
Don't do that.
Makeup, smearing, no power steering. Be talking, but we don't be hearing.
I command you to stop.
He's like Zeus.
Smells like poops.
Range over from his head down to his shoes.
Zeus, poops, and shoes? Guys, you suck at deaf poetry.
I have an announcement to make, all right? Thank you for gathering for me. I'm wearing a mesh shirt. I like the choices I've made. I like who I am, all right? But I realize I've been lying to myself. I found someone who's going to allow me to be me.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
good.
Great, finally.
Let's do
yes.
this.
That all makes sense. Let's get this over
We're
with.
ready.
Yes. Come on in, Dusty.
Why did I have to wait in the hall?
Oh, I was doing a thing for my friend.
No. Dusty's a man. Where's Dusty?
Why would you think? Oh, because of the name. No, she's called Dusty because she's really into angel dust.
I'm super into angel dust.
Does she have a dick?
I've been settling for 5s, you know?
Oh my god.
Okay? I saw a 10, I went after a 10, and I got a 10. I'm gonna go slam ass. I'm gonna go bang this chick.
What the hell is this?
Anger bubbling like a pot.
Get
Gonna explode like a bomb in a toad.
You mark my words. If you decide to get into deaf poetry, you are going to fail and bomb and gag. I don't care, man. That's cool.
He cannot handle this.
I'm a cool guy now, so I'm gonna get myself an Alfa Romeo. Just me and a babe. You guys do whatever you want.
He's... What is happening? It's crazy. I like the poetry.
Yeah, the poetry is good.
Yeah,
I got
cool.
news. I got terrible news.
Wait, do I? Oh.
There's a Jew trying to buy us out of everything. You want to get him back?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'm not usually the idea man. I'm the money man. What we'll do,
They look so confused.
you gotta get a ferret down in the basement.
What are you talking about? Who's Charlie?
You're Charlie. No, you're too tall. By any chance, do you have homosexual tendencies?
Oh my god.
I don't know who the hell you are, because we didn't have a black.
Sir, you gotta get out.
Frank is...
Oh, I get it. I gotta prove myself, right? I'm gonna make it really happen, and this is so exciting.
It is pretty exciting. I like the idea of a new gang, but they look very confused.
Yeah.
Misery,
Chains.
thunder.
Rain.
You're free.
Beautiful.
Wow.
They found something they love. There you go.
That was the deafest.
Go to an open mic. Yeah,
I'm scared.
You're not gonna bomb.
Is she just gonna gag?
You know, I just feel like I'm feeling something.
I'm totally feeling it. Make a really good team.
We do make
You're
a really good
calming me
team.
down,
Yeah.
and we're good at this together.
All right.
Yeah. Good team.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Does someone let Mac know this is happening?
I mean, he wrote the episode.
Could you imagine him be there and Charlie's just like, so what's gonna happen next?
What a crowd, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
They look so concerned.
Yeah.
Welcome. I bought them all fake ID.
Huh?
These are all underage kids. Tweens and such.
Oh,
I never got to do that scheme.
Why would you do this?
I don't know why they did it. Also, I let a ferret loose in here and called a health inspector.
What? Why?
So you could do the thing, you know. Snap it. You better do it quick, too.
He's messing up all the schemes. Oh my god. Imagine if you set up a business and this happened to you.
What?
Excuse me, you guys selling the car?
Well, I was thinking somewhere in the ballpark of the original price, but during circumstances, open to a reasonable discussion.
It is an amphibious exploring vehicle, so it should be fine.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Is he delirious?
Talk to a reasonable. You travel a lot?
For work, yeah.
And I assume you'll be taking the car with you on these trips?
No, I'm looking for something for my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah, you know, safe, slow vehicle, starter car.
His face. Oh my god.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible.
Oh, no.
I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me! A starter car! This car is a finisher car! A transporter of gods! The golden god! I am tethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Oh my god. Wow. Is the sinking in though?
What's up, bitches? I'm a man cheater. Want to do something with this?
We lost our bar.
The control board pulled our liquor license.
$75,000 fine.
I got an idea.
This is all your fault.
No. Well, wait, Kelly. Maybe he can help us. Sounds like he's used to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Frank can help.
75.
He's got money.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, old man.
What's your plan?
Wow.
I
At least he
mean,
got rid of the competition.
yeah. There you go.
Can I, there's a beer I want to, so.
Yeah.
A little bit awkward, is it?
No.
Wow.
Is it cold in here?
Did it take you back to that gaming episode with the...
Okay. All right, listen. I want things to go back to normal. I want them to go back to the way they were.
Listen up. I want things to go back to normal. I don't like the way things are going. I want them to go back to normal. I'm storming in.
I was storming it. What are you, man, cheetah?
Yeah, cool. You like it?
Yes. Come on, let's do this. You guys on board? I want to go back to the way things were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Got to return to normal.
Go back in time.
like way back
go
in
back
time.
a lot.
Okay, did you bomb and fail and bomb just like I knew you would?
Oh,
did,
yes,
he
yeah,
did.
that's all that happened, and nothing else happened other than
It was a poetry thing.
Okay.
It was bad.
Nothing.
You shut up! You can't read.
Oh my god, they're just losing their,
Okay, this is good.
losing their minds.
Frank paid me my car out of the
Oh, they look sad about it as well.
Oh shit! That's starting again.
It's unnatural and I won't have it. I'm putting it in
Unnatural.
right now. We're going back to normal. Yeah?
we totally just banged or whatever.
You're fully clothed, Mac. Have you been pretending to bang this chick the entire time?
Can't even get it up with me.
Well, that's because she's not even that hot. She's very
Charlie's laughing.
Can I get my angel dust now?
Mac. What have you done?
Do you want to go back to the way things were? Well, we don't ask questions. You just go about your business.
Aw.
Yeah. Done.
There we go. Just forget about it.
Surprise for us.
Is he a man cheetah?
Yeah.
Awesome. They all look good.
Who wants rum ham?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no holler back, girl.
Back to normal, eh?
Yep.
Just forget about it all. Nothing happened. There we go. That was the gang misses the boat. Full reaction. Link in the description to our discussion. Bye-bye. So, that was the gang misses the boat.
Yes, which was a very small part of that whole thing. Bit like the last one, to
it's
be
mostly-
fair. It's the causation of it's the the is it causation and effect? You know, that sort of...
It's like the trigger. It's the
Yeah,
catalyst for
yeah.
everything that's to come. But it does kind of carry Dennis's story.
Yeah, it does.
And it was also, as he said, it's not only literally they missed the boat, they have figuratively missed the boat as well,
Yeah.
because they're stagnating, they're going weird, they're
Yeah.
getting... Yeah.
So we started in the show.
No, wait. So what did you think of the episode overall?
It was really good. It was really
It was a good episode. And again, like you said, a lot of callbacks to things.
Yeah.
A lot of revelations and
Well, not quite revelations.
advances, shall we say, in relationships. Yeah.
We started with
a
one
good
of the
episode.
most classic songs in history.
Yeah.
All the girls and
We're just going to get cut. So we have to tell them what it is. It's,
Ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back.
it's Gwen Stefani, right? Do you not know who it is? Yeah, it's Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's played a lot through this.
Yes, they bought the rights to the song and they used it well.
Yes, they did.
But it starts off, they're all in the car.
Car.
And they're like, we cannot miss this boat. You,
Boat party.
yeah, you lot took ages to get ready. Oh, Dennis is putting on mascara then, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, I just
I think
realised.
us two were dancing away.
Yeah, yes, you were too focused. It's like saying about everyone taking ages to get ready.
Dee took ages because she tried a new costume.
I'm Captain Barnacle.
Yeah.
new costume.
And then you got Charlie and Frank eating worms.
Sucking worms.
Sucking worms that they'd soaked in
You
rum.
want the rum one or the other one? Is like, yeah. Why? What do you do it with sucking worm?
I ate mine.
Yeah. After midway through talking, of course he eats a worm. Yeah. They're just sucking worms.
Was anything with Mac?
Huh?
Nothing really with Mac.
No, not really.
He was
I think
just
it was
jamming
like,
to the vibes. He was dancing
it's
away.
like,
at
this is
the
my
front.
song, right? Yeah. So,
it's like, turn it up.
yeah. It's like, we can't miss the boat. And then the boat's going off.
yeah.
It's like,
And they're like, the boat that we just missed.
this car is amphibious.
Yeah.
We will go. And they were like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What is Dennis going on about with this car? It's like British engineering. It's meant for this. We are not missing that boat. Perfect cut to the title. The gang misses the boat.
And then it cuts
So
to them
good.
in the pub.
drenched, like socks off,
Yeah.
like yeah. Yeah.
And this is when Dennis has a revelation.
He's getting angry, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "We've literally and figuratively missed the boat," like we said. Like we've
We're holding each other back. Basically.
yeah, like hanging out with you guys. Things are getting weird. We always doing weird things.
I used to get.
I was a cool guy. I was like
cool
calm,
girl,
cool,
yeah.
and like I had everything.
Yeah.
Not till you worm sucking idiots.
Yeah. Then Max suddenly gets up and he's like,
No.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used to get all the girls all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then since hanging around with you guys, I get no one. And they're like,
Charlie's like. I like that you can see him laughing as well. And like through most of this, Charlie and Dee are kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Frank's like, what do you mean? We're just hitting our stride. We're like.
And this is where Dennis is a bit like, that's it. I've had enough.
Yeah.
And then Mac's like, yeah, I've had enough, and I'm gonna
I think
go
before
next.
that, though. I think before that, sorry, Dennis talks about how we was doing some crazy scheme or crazy thing or that. Because even Frank mentions it. It's like, oh, think about it. Like we used to do the underage. Like you did.
Yeah.
You were stupid before I got here. Because he tries to blame Frank. He's like, it's because of you and your endless money getting us into all this.
Yeah.
It's like, what about the underage drinking thing? I wasn't even there for that.
Yeah.
He does a cool, like, his facial expression
Yeah.
and movement is really funny.
That's where Dennis decides he needs to.
No, he said something about man cheater.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'll come up with a plan like about being a man cheater or something, and then
Frank's
he's
like,
I'll go get the spots.
Like, why do you have spots?
It's like, see, the man has spots. What is this?
He's like, right, and then he's just about to leave, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's about to walk out, and then Mac jumps up and he's like, nope, I've had enough.
That's it. I'm done. I'm storming out. I'm getting out. He's like, what? You're
Like, I was
copying me.
about to storm-
It's like, no, you don't storm it. And then Frank's, nobody storms out on me. I'm storming.
Yeah, and then Dennis is like, okay, so I'm just gonna actually calmly.
I'll be the cool, calm guy.
And just
Walk out. Calm. And then Dee and Charlie are kind of like,
do that.
do you want to get lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. What do you think of Charlie and Dee's story?
It's an interesting one.
Yeah. Like we said, like they even point out, it's like, we don't really get much time to do stuff together.
No.
Like, there's always those guys around.
They are
like,
usually the bottom of the heap.
yeah. It's like, when did we last, like, just get lunch? I don't know if we ever have. It's like,
And diner. I love the diner.
yeah.
It's like, there's pictures of them.
Yeah. And Charlie's kind of like saying how,
What do you want to do? Like,
yeah, kind of said that, but first of all, he's like saying, "Oh, I'm not compelled to call you a bird." Like
Yeah.
usually, I'd be compelled to call you a bird and like laugh at you and
but
whatever.
that's because of those guys.
Yeah, but I feel like I just do it because those guys will do it to me if I don't do it to you. And like he's like, yeah, and I'm kind of, well, I was compelled to like go say I need to go to the bathroom and then duck out the window.
Yeah.
Only
It's like,
because
yeah,
I
I
thought
was
you'd do it
thinking the
first.
same
And he's like, well, I was going to. It's like, oh. Well,
So we can do anything.
yeah, what do you want to do?
Or do it in a German accent.
Why?
No, just.
I always put this pressure on myself because I've set myself up to be the funny one and I have this standard to set. And Charlie's kind of like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah.
And then she's like, what do you want to do? It's like,
I kind of want to order chicken sandwich.
but have the beak on the side. or
Maybe have it
something.
last rather than at the beginning.
She's like, what?
The beak? What? It's like, yeah, Frank always
says.
What do you think of this?
Why?
Beak.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dietary. We
Yeah,
spoke
I
about
know.
diet last time.
But would anywhere serve beak? What the hell does he think a beak is?
I don't know. And then the woman comes up and it's like, hey, can I help you? It's like, yes, I would like to see. Oh, God,
And then he's like,
no, I would like a chicken
sandwich, please.
Charlie?
Beak!
Big! Yeah, it's the shout. It's so good.
An ordinary
Chicken
sandwich.
Okay, cool. I like how the woman doesn't even react. And Charlie's holding it in is so good. Nobody screams like Charlie in like a just crazy, like random way. Do you get what I mean? Like Dennis screams in anger very well, but Charlie screams in crazy really well. I like how, and like, he kind of says, oh, I had the urge to say it. I really did. And she's like, yeah, I could tell. Yeah. We cut to Dennis selling the car.
Yeah, meeting up with somebody. It's like, oh, you'll love this car.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like, does all the things you want.
Yeah.
Like
I want to trade it getting Alfa Romeo next.
You know, two-seater, just me and a babe.
Yeah. So,
You like babes?
Yeah, yeah. And they walk up to the car.
The car's in the river?
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's it? It's in the river? It's like, yeah, it's an amphibious car. Like, what, you got a problem? It's like, well, I just don't have a spare change of clothes or whatever.
Yeah. So, well, maybe I need to sell this to someone a bit more prepared.
It's like I said, it's really funny, that writing, because, like, any normal person would be like,
why is it in the river?
Why is it in the river? Like,
is it going to work?
Like, surely that doesn't work, yeah. Because, like, Dennis was saying how, like, well, I'm not going to pull it out for you. Like, it's part of the adventure. Like, you know, you got to do it yourself. And then he's like, you know what, you're irritating me. I'm getting irritated. Like, get out of here. Yeah.
Then we with Mac.
Yeah. Did I mention, like, did Dennis say, like, who doesn't like babes? I like that line as well, yeah. Yes, cut to Mac. In a string vest top.
Yeah.
In a club.
Dancing, and then we get the holler back again.
Is he doing that? I don't know what other dance moves. He's doing all sorts.
He was doing his karate moves.
Yeah,
as well.
he's doing karate moves.
And then it was just this.
Yeah.
Well,
he went up to women. He's like, "Hey, party boy." Well, he's like,
I
want me to milk your something gland?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh.
And then you hear Frank.
Still got the move.
Yeah,
He's still doing his dance move. Yeah.
So, what do you think this is?
Which feels like a throwback to when him and remember they went to
wheelchair.
No, it's not the wheelchair one, because that's the first one Frank's in. It's the Mac bangs Dennis's mum episode.
Oh yeah.
Because Frank then wants to go out, because he wants to go out getting girls, so he takes Mac with him. And then he teaches Mac that, that's how I got my wife dancing. Yeah. He's like, oh, really? Yeah. And he does that still. What is it? Go with it. Go with it. That's it. Yeah. What did you do? Sorry, I'm remembering it. That over there. That's what I need. It's like the big muscly guy. Remember?
Well, it was a shirtless guy.
Yes.
And then another guy danced with him, but there was a girl dancing with him as well.
Yeah, there's about a couple of girls.
And Frank's like, oh, really? You finally...
Yeah, we've all known it, like, the whole time. Like, because Mac's like, maybe I've been lying to myself this whole time. What did you think? Did you think he was actually being...
I was like, is this going to happen? But then I'm also a bit like, I think it's always going to be something he's in denial of, just to go along with the show, sort of like...
Yeah.
The comedy level of it. Because it was...
You think?
Where's the comedy bit of this that it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of like how it's going. I mean, it's still... We've evolved from the beginning of the show, where he was... I don't know, he's very angrily in denial before, and now he's just like, what are you talking about? Like, what? I don't know, yeah. But no, he was not talking about what we think. No. But
then we see Frank, see some people.
Yeah, yes.
Well, he gets told to... What are the first people he goes up to? Doesn't he go up to some people first?
No, he just goes up to them.
Or does he just go up to them? They're celebrating something.
Hey gang, how's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, hi
Need
there.
an extra person?
What?
Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Got any schemes or like pranks going on? Like, what?
And he's like, what are you congratulating? And they're like, we just brought a pub. And he's like, oh, nice.
Sweet. And he's like, oh, but the first round's on me.
And they're like, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But there you go. We cut to Charlie and Dee sitting in the apartment.
Yep.
And they're like,
I really want to write some songs.
Yeah, what do we do? Like, we can do anything now. And Charlie's like, I really like writing songs. And she's kind of like, yeah, I like listening to your songs, but they never really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I like poetry.
Yeah.
What about deaf poetry slams?
Well, doesn't she say poetry?
No, he says poetry.
No, I feel like he goes to her, what do you like? And she's like, I like poetry. And then he's like, I like poetry
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but
then they both start to...
Yeah. Like, why is no one ever... Yeah.
Joint poetry, deaf poetry.
Why isn't it still a thing?
Yeah.
And then Dennis comes in. So have you been crying? He's like, no, I've not been crying. Yeah. So I'm not going to listen to a worm-sucking fool.
Yeah. I just came here I need to change the advert for the car.
You sound angry, or... No, this is not anger, this is irritation. I'm irritated. You're irritating.
What are you doing?
Zeus.
Yeah, they start
Dennis smells like poops.
Yeah.
All the way down to
But
his
he's
shoes.
just like...
It's like, Zeus poops his shoes? What are you doing? Yeah. That's when Matt comes in.
And they're like, guys, I figured it out. I've been in denial for so long. And they're
thank you all for gathering here, is what he says. Really funny.
I've been in denial for so long. And they're like,
ready to admit it.
finally.
Like, oh, wow.
Like,
I've been lying to myself this whole time, and it's finally time for me to admit what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, they talk about the string vest as well, like, just move past it or whatever. Dusty.
Like, oh, you see Dusty. They're like, oh.
Wait, where's Dusty? There's a man, right? What's going on? No, this is Dusty.
They've got a penis?
She likes angel dust.
Why would she have a penis?
Yeah. What are you talking about? He's like, well, what? And he's like, no, I've been lying this whole time. We've been settling for 5s and letting you have the 10s.
Yeah, but I deserve 10s.
So I went out there and I got a 10.
Yeah.
She's called Dusty because she likes angel dust. Okay, I'm gonna go in there and slam ass.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Dennis goes, I'm just gonna take this laptop and.
Yeah, because they keep doing the rhyming stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you guys are gonna bomb and fail and bomb and yeah.
And then do we cut to Frank walking into the pub?
Yeah, and he's trying to work out who is who out of the gang in a way. They're kind of like at first, like, oh wait, you're the guy I didn't recognise you at the headpiece.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like, thank you for the drinks the other night, but we kind of got things to do. Like, oh no, because he walks in going, terrible news, terrible news. Yeah. And they're like, what? It's like, a Jew has bought the
Jew's trying to
buy out the pub. Yeah.
They're like, what?
They're like, well, what are you talking about?
Like, I'm not usually the person.
I don't
that
know.
comes up
I
to
don't.
this
Yeah.
stuff. This isn't my chat.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're kind of busy or something.
Yeah. It's like you're Charlie, like, right?
Yeah. You're a bit tall to be Charlie.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do you have any homosexual tendencies?
Yeah.
You could be D, but you're a bit too short and your body's better.
Yeah.
They're like, what?
I'm not too sure who you are.
No, we didn't have a black one. That's basically what he says.
Yeah.
But
the
guy's kind of like, and then does he kind of like disappear? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. We cut to Dee and Charlie doing their little poetry back and forth. What do you think of it? It's weird.
Fantastic.
It's weird. But then Charlie's like, you should go on stage, we should do an open mic night.
Yeah,
you can
let's just do it.
She's like, no, I'll totally freeze up and bomb or whatever.
It's like, no,
no, you can do this.
It was them that was making that.
Yeah, I believe in you. Which is really cool. I really like the complete other difference.
Yeah.
Is that they pushing
support
each other up.
Yeah.
They're doing a bunch of other stuff as well. Yeah, what do you think of this?
Then there's a slight pause.
And they kind of look at each other. They like, oh, we work great as a team. And they kind of look at each other like, smiling.
And then they kiss.
Like, yeah. They just kiss.
And then they're like, oh, God,
whoa,
that didn't happen, that didn't happen. And then they're suddenly like, oh, did it?
They carry on, they kiss, they fall on the sofa, and it cuts.
I think it's hilarious.
Because of
who wrote this
Rob.
episode as well.
Yeah.
Like, it would be interesting to know, like, did he, like, write this in and be like, wouldn't it be funny?
There was actually an interview, I think it might have been with Conan, I might be wrong, it might not have been Conan, it might be Jimmy Fallon or something, on one of the talk shows. But they brought this up and spoke to Rob about it. It's like, what, you wrote this? You wrote your friend and your wife making out? I can't remember his response. I'll have to watch it again. But he did get questioned about it. And he's like, yeah.
It would have been funny, actually, if, you know, like, because recently on Twitter or whatever, there was, like, this fake news that...
Oh, about a cheating thing in Wales and whatever.
Yeah, they should have just, when they responded to it, because...
We found the man. Charlie's face.
Just put a clip of that bit, like, Charlie.
It's Charlie all along.
Please let the waitress know.
Yeah, don't even call her by name. The waitress. Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. But there we go. They got together.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Makes sense.
Towards the end of the show, because, like, with this show, it happens episode by episode.
Yeah.
It very much circles back round to the beginning, and they're all kind of reset.
Yeah.
Mostly. I think things carry on, but yeah. Do you think we'll ever get a continuation of that?
I don't know. This is what I said to you as well, that it made me laugh because of it took me back to the episode when they did that online gaming where Charlie and Dee's character
they had to get married.
Like, we're gonna have to consummate the
marriage. Yeah.
And they're like, was that good for you? Like, it just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And then it takes me back to the bloopers of that as well, because when Charlie says, I banged E, and then Matt's like, you did what?
In real life? Is that in the game? Oh, was that Max saying it? Yeah. Oh, I don't remember.
The amount of takes, and he's like, in real life? In the game.
Yeah. There we go. It's interesting, but we cut back to the bar.
Yeah.
Not our bar, the new bar.
They got so many people.
Busy.
They're like, this is crazy.
Frank comes over. He's like,
well done.
And they're like, well, we're kind of busy here. It's like, I did this.
Yeah.
So I got all these guys here. And they're like, what? What do you mean?
I paid for all the fake IDs.
All the fake IDs. And they're like, wait, what? They're all teens.
Yeah. Also, let a ferret out in the basement.
Oh, yeah, because you mentioned that earlier, because Charlie says about the rats. So that's how we moved on to Charlie or whatever,
Yeah.
And
Let a
like,
ferret
what the hell? Why would you do this? It's like...
And I also called the environmental help.
Yeah.
So you can do all the...
Well, the underage thing, like, before that, he says about, like, the gang must have had a reason for it. I don't know what it was. I wasn't there. But then, he says about the health and safety of the ferret and that. And he's like, yes, he can do all the, which is a reference to last one. So good. There you go. We cut to Dennis sleeping in the blanket.
Yeah, by the car.
Yeah, and Sporty Guy turns up.
Yes.
He wants a vehicle.
Yeah.
This is it right here. He's like, he's like, oh, cool. Nice. And the guy seems really up for it, which is really bizarre. I don't know.
He even seems taken back by the fact the guys.
Yeah.
And he's like,
because Dennis is very for him. He's like, wow, you're going to take it out on all your adventures and stuff. Yeah. It's like, well, no, not me.
Swim my daughter.
And he's like,
start a car.
It's like, what?
Something slow.
I have held my anger in for too long.
Yeah. And he
crash on you like the winds of her. I don't know what even.
Think about golden god of.
Like a god. This is not a starter car. It's a finishing car for a god. The golden god.
It is like.
Yeah. He brought back gold. We've had to mention a golden
I like
god.
how he's like, you really see how inflamed and like how much actually does for that. Like, it all gets
all in his face.
And then the camera just stays there and you can just see it kind of like just shrinking back down.
And that's the face he makes when he's like realises the guy's got he's like on his own, like, because he mentioned that earlier. He's like, I'm talking to myself. Wasn't
I was like, who's he talking
to? Dennis speeches, they're good.
Yeah.
The rage, like I said, no one does anger and rage like he does.
No.
Glenn is very good at it. Very good. It reminds me of the episode of Simpsons where Homer holds in all the rage for so long. Cut back to the bar.
Yes.
And they're all very upset.
Well, Charlie and...
No, not that bar, the new bar.
Oh, the new bar.
So we got back to the new bar.
Yes. Frank walks in dressed as a
they're all upset.
cheater.
And he walks in, he's like, whoa, I'm a man cheater.
Yeah.
It's like, got a new plan going on. Like, we lost everything.
What should we...
The health inspector called the police and they're shutting us down. They took a license.
$75,000 fine.
Because like he was like, at first he's like, I can help. Like, what's going on? And then they mentioned $75,000 fine. And Frank's face is like, and then it's like focused on them.
Yeah.
Chatting away about it.
Wait, you've done this before. You can help us.
Yeah, maybe we should hear this guy out. So, guy, what do you say? Oh. It's like the opposite of that joke of someone being there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. Yeah. So we cut back to Paddy's arbor.
Yep.
Where it's very awkward.
Yes, Charlie and...
Can you what?
Charlie and do?
Yeah. Charlie's like, can I?
Get a beer.
Well, she's like, well, can you? No. Oh, yeah. Unless you want a bit. No, I don't want anything. It just acts very awkward.
And then Jonas walks in. What's that? I think we should go back to how it was.
Yeah. I've had enough. Frank comes in. That's it. I'm done. I think everything should go back to
how it was.
Frank's like, Dennis is like, what?
I just saying it.
Oh, you man cheater. It's like, and
it's great, isn't it?
Charlie and Dee don't really say anything because they're just both kind of like, you happy with it? We're happy with it. Go back to what we were like. Back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They're like, oh, how far back? Like really far back?
You turn back time. We go really...
yeah. Like nothing happened at all.
So they're regretting it?
I guess so.
Wow.
There was a comment that she made.
Because Charlie then shouted, called her a bird, and then she was like, oh, you can't read, and then they're shouting, they're laughing, and then she kind of looks sad because it's restarted in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. She's sad about it. That's what I wrote. Maybe they're actually... Because Charlie and Dee seemed happy.
Yeah, they did.
So they made it awkward, maybe? I don't know.
And then all of a sudden we just hear some noises in the
Yeah, which we forgot to mention. We heard the noises earlier when Dennis was leaving the apartment, yeah. And they're like, oh, but this is going on. We've got to stop that.
It's happening all the time.
And Dennis is like, it's unnatural.
Yeah. So Dennis goes to...
It's quite funny because, like, in a way, like, that's something Mac would say about... Because Mac fights gay marriage of an episode. He would have said that, like, oh, it's not right, it's not natural. But, like, Dennis saying it about Mac being with a woman because we know Mac's... Yeah.
It's so funny. This episode's nice in some ways because it does show you that they all are under the same belief.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
On what Mac is in denial for.
Yeah.
Like, the whole gang. And by the looks of it, the whole gang would be supportive.
Yeah.
If he did just go, do you know what?
You think?
Yeah. Well, none of them berated him when they thought that's what he was telling them.
No, yeah. They were just like, oh, come on, you're lying again.
Yeah, but then when that's when they were like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Dennis storms into the back room.
And they're not doing anything.
Yeah, they're fully clothed.
We just got finished banging stuff. Like, you're fully clothed. So what's going on here? Like,
and then she's just like, can I have my...
Well, I think before... Is it before that she's like, oh, he can't even get it up for me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because he's like, oh, yeah, but you're not even that hot. Look at you. You're not even... And they're all like, just come on. She's very hot. Can I get my angel dust?
Yeah.
And she just walks out. It's like, is he a man cheater? Oh, no, he runs off, doesn't he, Frank? Doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we're all back to normal. Right? Oh, and they're all kind of like, they say to Mac, we'll all pretend like we're back to normal, like nothing's happened, like we won't question anything if you're happy. And he's like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah. He's like, yeah, he's just so in denial.
Right.
It's insane. And then Frank brings Rumham.
Yeah.
Rumham. See, again, Glenn, Charlie, Rob, bringing back a lot of stuff.
I did say this, that I wondered if there'd be...
They seem like they're the ones who are like, let's bring back all the
because it's
lore,
like the
I guess,
underage...
Yeah, exactly. The scheming, the plotting.
Yeah,
the golden gold, the literacy, everything. The accents, everything. Yeah. That's it. That's the episode.
It's a really good episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It was very good. Because, again, this is another one where I read the name and I didn't remember it that much, but it was good.
But then from the name of the episode, you're like, you would think boat in your head.
Yeah, because I remember the beginning bit and then missing the boat, and then I was like, what is the rest of it about? Like...
The only other boat episode... Oh, actually, there's been 2 boat episodes, I remember. When they had a boat.
The gang buys a boat.
And then Frank on his boat tour of...
Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking... No, Thundergun Express, that one. I was also thinking of Rumham, original Rumham one. Geordie Shore.
Oh, yeah.
Where they end up on a boat, Mac and Frank.
Yeah.
There you go. Lots of boats.
Yeah.
Maybe they go on a train next.
Maybe.
There's not many trains in America, really. I mean, there are, but not compared to Europe.
Yeah.
But there we go. That was The Gang Misses the Boat. Enjoyed it a lot. We've got 4 more episodes of season 10. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. It created a fun story.
I do wonder if Charlie and Dee's relationship is going to go straight back.
Will that ever continue? Will we ever get a callback to that? What do you reckon?
Probably. They do like callbacks sort of thing every so often.
Yeah.
Or I feel like there'd be a passing comment and it, like, you imagine like a thing where it's like, well, I'm guessing some of you have slept with each other, and I can just imagine like a passing comment like that and then be like, no, why would you say that?
What are you talking about?
And then I'm being like, what? So I feel like there could be some passing comments, but I don't know how much it would draw on it.
Yeah. Will we ever... Will we get Dennis's rage?
Oh, yes.
Is his car gone for good, though?
I guess.
Because that car's been in it since the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about Mac?
Oh, it might not be, though, because at the end of it, Frank said that he'd pay for the car to be towed.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
I think it was when they were... Before they went and...
Oh, were they all chatting over each other and stuff?
Yeah. He was like, oh, I'll pay for the...
Oh, fair enough. There you go. Frank back to paying him out, funding the schemes and plots. Will he ever come up with a scheme of his own?
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, he brought Rumham into the situation. Which is quite cool because obviously he soaked the ham in rum, and then they were soaking worms.
It was probably the same rum.
Probably, yeah. Taste of worms. There you go. Will we see Man-Cheater again?
Some things in life I don't know.
Do you
if I
want
need
to see
it
Mancheater again? See, that's what like Danny said about this show. Is like he loves doing this show because it's just so fun.
Yeah, it's,
like
you wouldn't know what you were walking into each
Yeah.
day. Like, and I feel like nothing's off the table. Like,
Oh well, definitely not. The
No.
amount of stuff they've done,
Yeah.
especially Danny. Like he's done so. Like we said earlier, he's crawled out of a couch naked for this
yeah.
show. So man,
slithered across like a slug.
yeah, exactly. They do all sorts. Shaved his. Unless it was a full cat. I don't know. Yeah. And what about Mac? We've spoke a little bit about it, but will he still be in denial back to normal? Do you reckon we'll get any more callbacks to it though, or talk about?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. There we go.
Maybe
Cool.
mentioned again.
Yeah. So we'll be back for more Always Sunny in 4 days' time after Breaking Bad. Yeah. So there we go, which is the mid-season point for Breaking Bad. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time. Bye bye.